Italy's called Latvia into the war. Meanwhile, you guys just keep on pushing south, I would say. Meanwhile, how are we doing for equipment? We can get another 2 heavy tanks. So that's going to be your last one. Czech Legion. And I am also going to go ahead and add heavy tanks to the Mountaineers, which is going to make up for the rest. Yeah, we're actually running a bit of a deficit at the moment. France is called in Greece. Okay, people are being called into all kinds of things. Fun times, fun times. I have almost no manpower, yeah, I know. This is a normal state of affairs. Yes, El Salvador wishes to join us. Please do. Hopefully you're not at war with the Allies. Why are occupations going to Romania? Because we attacked from Romania. I could probably request them, but just means that they have to deal with the unrest, the resistance. We have a 13% participation, Romania has a 12, Yugoslavia 9, France 23, Britain 11, Soviet 7. Pex would be the next one. So we need to basically force a crossing somehow or another. How many troops have I lost now? It's going to be a few. 326,000, the vast majority to Germany. I have now killed the most Germans out of anyone. We're having an impact. You guys are actually going to cross. Interesting. If they do manage to make that crossing, I probably need to move my tanks up there. Still no worker conditions. Arrgh. Almost ready for another heavy tank division. Oh, medium tank rather. The Pact of Organization, done. So we were talking about Military Technical Institute so that we could get the tank upgrade. The Military Technical Institute exists to provide the Czechoslovak armed forces with military research, development, and testing capabilities. And in fact, I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and research, seeing as we're only 6 months away, the 1941 of both. And then we're going to use the boost to get the 43 versions of both. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Now switch to Germany and win the war. That would be a challenge. That would definitely be a challenge. Can you play as Czechoslovakia without any DLC? You can. However, you won't have the Czechoslovakian focus tree. You'll just have the generic one. That's what you're paying for. And Czechoslovakia was in Death or Dishonor DLC. Will Spain join? Spain's already in. So am I planning to take land in the peace? Absolutely. Hope you're getting a cut from Paradox, because if I buy this game it will be because he made it look so fun. Well, actually, you can do that if you... Let me remember how to do this. PDX store? It's that one. Although, right now, I should actually mention, I also have an affiliate with Humble, and Humble are doing a deal right now where you can create your own bundle of Paradox games. So if you are thinking of getting a Paradox game at the moment, I would recommend doing it through the Humble store. Use that link that I just linked, and I do get a little bit of a kickback as well. And you can basically create a package of games from Paradox that you want. So you can get a bunch of DLCs, or you could get a couple of like CK2 DLCs and Heart of Iron DLCs. You can mix and match, so go check it out. Right, you're trying to send me some more guns. I will absolutely accept. Non-aggression with Spain? Sure. Are there any other upgrades I need to do? I don't think so. I mean, the attrition reduction is always going to be good, just not mission critical. Oh, ground support bonus. Yeah, we want that. And still no improved workers. Workers of the world, improve! That's Germany trying to send equipment to others in the faction. The button does not exist in the diplomacy window. Yeah, I think Lend-Lease was Together for Victory. I think. Probably check that. Store page. Then we'll go and take a look at Together for Victory. Changes to Lend-Lease. That just says request it as opposed to send it. I think you should be able to send it as part of the base game, but don't quote me on that. What's a fun country to play that has a generic focus tree in the base game? Oh. I'll be honest, I've not really played any generic trees. In fact, here's a piece of trivia. In the Greece game that I did at ParadoxCon last year, that's the first time I played with a generic focus tree. I'd never done it before. I had no idea what any of that stuff did. I just happened to see that you could get submarine 3s really easily if you like focused all the way down submarines, and that's the path I chose. Never use the generic focus tree, just because I much prefer playing as countries that have a focus tree. And that was one of the reasons I transitioned over to Kaiserreich so heavily, because Kaiserreich, basically every country has a focus tree. Sending Lend-Lease has been in the game since 1.0. Then you should have been able to. Sounds like a great deal. Still intimidated by Paradox's complexity. 300 plus hours into U4 and I've yet to make it past the beginning 100 Years' War. I mean, I don't really want to say that Hearts of Iron's easier to get into than EU4, but it probably is. Huh? There's the same number of troops that have been here since the start, and I am running out of manpower, so I don't want to push on too many fronts at once. I can't afford that level of loss. I really would just want to kick Hungary out of this war. And then we can focus everything on Germany. And we have a couple of mountaineers to add. Now, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to add the mountaineers to you, and I'm going to take 2 of these guys off and send them to this army. Yeah. Assault concentration, that's some more planning, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Organisation, don't mind if I do. Kaiserreich is arguably the best mod for Hearts of Iron 4. It's certainly up there. I mean, Kaiserreich and Old World Blues are both good for different reasons. I'm going to say that this attack is faltering. We're ready for another medium tank, which is going to be you. Check tanks are the best. Yeah, we're getting low on infantry equipment again. I mean, it's not going to take us very long to overcome that deficit. The other thing that we really need to implement are field hospitals. Oh, we already have it in the tank divisions. Okay, cool. In that case, I would like to add them to the Czech tanks the best. They're already in there. Cool. Czech Legion. That's what I meant. I want them in the Czech Legion. Can't afford it. Need a little bit more. Alright, get me some army experience. There we go. 10. Czech Legion. Field Hospital. Might even be able to afford this. No. Not quite, but it's negligible. Yeah, you guys need to stop attacking. You're not really doing much here. Stop attacking across the river when that's not part of your objective. Have I ever tried Stellaris? Yeah, I've played quite a lot of Stellaris. Several hundred hours. I just don't enjoy it as much as these ones. Like, in terms of how much I like Paradox games, I'll go E4, Hearts of Iron 4, CK2, Stellaris, Imperator. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, Victoria. Probably put Victoria above Stellaris. Just need to hold this position against their counterattacks, and then this guy is horrifically isolated. At which point I'm going to say, let's put you just around there with that objective. And then orange. I mean, it's kind of just got to be this. Okay. We are out of manpower. There is still no upgrade here. Alright, let's change manpower law. Oof, service by requirement already. How short are we? 6,000 already. Yeah, I mean, we are fighting a pretty manpower intensive conflict. I mean, we're giving as good as we're getting. We're just not doing high ratios. Trying to think if there's any other way of us getting manpower, but I don't think there is. No, we'll have to do this, unfortunately. Alright. I did say I'd do armor. Thank you. Well reminded.
Turn.
87% planning preparation possible in these infantry. Oh, that's a bit! Henry VI claims the throne of France in a ceremony in... Henri VI has officially been proclaimed. His rise is widely considered a direct result of the inability of the Third Republic to provide political stability in an environment that was increasingly defined by violent clashes between those in the extreme ends of the political spectrum. Did I go Grand Battle Plan? I did. It just gels really nicely with the Czech focuses because you get loads of planning preparation. I just cancelled the wrong orders. Sorry. Go that way. You stop. And you also just go straight for Pex. Alright, let's put on some pressure. Here we go, forcing a crossing. Just not very successfully. At all. I do wish you guys wouldn't be attacking. Like, I never gave you that order, so don't. I wonder, could I do something like this? And then have, say, you lot assigned to that. Yeah, see, you're still attacking even though you're not part of this order. I do wish you wouldn't. And these guys are stubbornly defending. Czechoslovakia is called Switzerland in. Germany declared war on Switzerland. So they failed completely to go through the Netherlands. They were like, you know what we need? An even longer front. Good luck with that. And France is now known as Orléanist France. Here we go. Actually forcing a crossing here too. Possibly. I don't think this has anything to do with me. Oh, this is just Qing China. Yeah, it's not. The Free Democratic People's Republic of Manchukuo has been puppeted. There is no way that this country is democratic, nor is it free, nor is it a People's Republic. Has Germany taken anything other than Austria? Mm-mm. Hey, now it does have people in it. Yeah, but it's not a People's Republic. I didn't say it was not a people. I just said it wasn't a People's Republic. Has Germany taken anything other than Austria? No, just a beating. Touché. Alright, so there's the Military Technical Institute. I can't... Guess I can, because we've already started researching these, so I can get the armor tech. Right? Or I can just go the ahead of time for military equipment. Or motorized. I mean, his motorized bonus is almost always useless. While we do not have the largest army around, motorization offers the possibility of concentrating our forces more rapidly in an area. So we're going to grab that one first, then we'll go for the tank ones. Alright, Pex has fallen. This should... yeah, be the end of Hungary. I thought. Oh, that's... oh, they already capitulated. Okay. So, tanks. I'm gonna need you guys to sit right here for reasons. That's not what I think it is it? I do believe it is. Guys, we've made it. The Empire is secure. Lake Bellaton is almost under Czech control. And an auspicious day this is indeed. And if you don't know what I'm on about, go watch the Community Clash EU4 game. Still only 3,000 guns short, that's good. We can actually get some more of these guys upgrading, which we will do to Czech Legion. Right, are you ready to upgrade? No. Are you? Really? I guess you've literally done nothing. Like, Sudetenland just hasn't come under attack. Really wish Tesseric was getting a little bit more planning. Cut off. Squish. Yeah, I know I'm out of light tanks. I'm transitioning from lights to mediums. So, kind of expected. Kind of intended, even. What can we infiltrate? We could infiltrate their civilian administration. I think I do want to do that, actually. So let's go ahead and do that. Tanks are almost ready. Alright, the great counter-offensive. Go. Time to get some Ruvengi. And I see that the Poles are joining us in this.
Seřadit se!
Here we go. Tanks are rolling in. Germany's probably out of everything. They're not. Their units are still remarkably strong. They're just overstretched. So they're not short on anything, they just don't have enough troops. Just generally. Squish. We're on the outskirts. And now we're starting to get some industry taken. I think I'm going to go for more heavy tanks. In Romania, almost identical, except I've suffered half as many casualties. Like, kills are very similar too. I'm still shocked at how few kills France has achieved. Here we go. Boom! Czech tanks are in Berlin. And we can now go. No, it's still 1940. Let's get some more fuel. And yeah, we can get quite a few more factories now. Go ahead and do something like this. Alright, now that you've taken Berlin, I'm going to say let's just go and chop them in half. Wait, Vienna is the German capital now? Okay, interesting. Interesting. Oh, and now the alliances are starting to crumble. The Netherlands just cancelled the military access. And then it's going to be the Allies versus the Little Entente. It's December 1940. 1940! Let's do a quick save here. Although I think we still need to kill Italy before this is truly over. Yeah, Italy's a great power. Oh, Japan's a great power. So are the Japanese Solomon Islands and Portuguese Sierra Leone. Portuguese Guinea. Apparently. The great power system in this could definitely do with another look. No newspaper from seizing Berlin. No, I noticed that. We haven't been getting many newspapers at all. I wonder if they're bugged right now. We are ready for another medium tank upgrade. Who's the weakest? It would be you. We're over before Christmas? No. I don't think so. Alas. Would have been cool. Afghanistan, however, has capitulated, so the war against Afghanistan's over by Christmas. Is that what you meant? How do you know if they're a great power? Because they have this golden border. And you need to have capitulated every great power on their faction. But yeah, Japan will hold. Did we take Vienna? Not yet, but we're fighting for it. And they are now cut off. We've taken Stettin.
Připraven k pohybu. Poslouchejte. Poslouchejte.